Hello and welcome back to my channel. Happy New Year to you if you were watching this in the new year. If not, then you are ahead of the game. This video will be a love prediction for 2024 for the Geminis. Okay, so if you're a Gemini, spying on a Gemini, or whatever the case may be, this is your love reading for 2024. So let's get into it and see what is the energy of your love circumstances for the year of 2024. Woo! Okay, let's get into it. Geminis. Geminis love 2024. Geminis and their love situation 1220. So 1224. 1224 could be important to somebody. It could be December 24th. It could be the combination of 12 and 24. And then the gongs went off, the church bells. That could be an omen. Okay, let's get to it. Geminis and their love circumstances, their love situation. Gemini's love situation and circumstance. One more. Gemini and love for 2024. Okay, Gemini and love. The first card out is ships. Okay, so this could be a long distance relationship that you get involved in. This could be traveling and finding the one. This could be dare I say, a reconciliation or an ex coming back in and wanting to try to work on, again, the connection that you guys had with the whip. Okay. Okay. So this person could put you on to new sexual territories that you've never been on. They could open you up sexually. They could be into like clitoral, excuse my language, vaginal play. Like they know just what to do with it in order to get the water flowing is what I'm hearing. So this person is really in tune, really into the erotica, is very much a pleaser, a waterworks pleaser, a guzzler. That's what I'm hearing. Dang, Gemini, you're reading freaky as hell already. We only 2 minutes in and it's freaky like this. Yeah, I feel like your person gonna have you whipped, Gemini. I feel like if you thought you wouldn't do certain things, this person is here to bring you out of your comfort zone and show you some things that you didn't even know that you enjoyed, okay? This person also could have like a tight working schedule. So like when you guys do connect and do your thing, it's really heightened and really like intense because like you guys don't get to see each other as often. Geminis. Okay, Geminis. Y'all coming out real freaky. Okay. I get you guys also could maybe like this person could be into like nudist places, okay? They may want you to try that out with them or ask to go on a vacation where that's where you guys end up. Okay, let's get into it. Geminis and their love for 2024. Gemini and love. 2024. One more shuffle. Gemini and love 2024. Okay, let's get into it. Geminis and their love. What's going on for love? Geminis. The first card out, watch your finances, Gemini. So be aware of, I'm getting a smooth talker or somebody who is in it just for the benefits, okay? The monetary benefits. Gemini and love for 2024. Second card out, November. Did you meet somebody last month? Okay. They seem very goal-oriented. I don't know, Gemini, because if the first card out is pay attention to your finances, yeah, you met somebody and they seem to be goal-oriented. What is that telling you about this person? Okay. Yeah, and discord amongst family or friends. Like, this is a foe. Be aware of a foe. Somebody who comes in and they tell you all the things that you need to hear, or they may put it down in a certain circumstance. This person might be a homosexual and is just looking for a good setup. Okay, yeah, but you may be looking for, it says new home. Why is new home here with love for Gemini 2024? Deep friendship with someone of the same sex. Dare I say you... It's coming up with like a home, a house reading. Dare I say maybe a friend, you connecting with a friend, maybe Geminis, you purchase a new home or you make a new investment or you are have a new prioritization. Something about you is new and you're telling this to a deep friend. So you could have let's see more, because it's saying discord amongst family and friends. So what I'm getting in Gemini is be aware of what you're telling people about the new experiences and the new things that you're coming into, because there could be people who appear to be like listening or appear to be a person that is in it for you for the good, but really they're after your assets and they're here to cause commotion. So like, I don't know, could be a lot of gossiping. But all these new things are coming in for you, Gemini, with love. You could have somebody ask you to move in really quickly. You could ask somebody, yeah, and what I said about reconciliation with sunrise here. So there could be somebody from the past who tries to come back in, Gemini, and wants to have a go around with you. So tell me about that person who may want to reconnect with Gemini. Why everybody after your money, Gemini? This person could have been in the past, they could have been maybe like a little cheap or micromanaging their money, because was it what they weren't maybe telling you is that they had investments or things that they were building up and that they needed to build up, and in order to get there they had to penny pinch. But now they on the money path, and yeah, goldfish, lots of, okay, they're on a money path. They leveled up financially, they leveled up spiritually, and now they may want another chance, a new start at something that, you know, died from before. I don't know. It's a mixture of like old energy here mixed with like sabotage. Like, be aware of your mouth, Gemini, about your love. You could have just met somebody in November. I feel like that's going to play out too. I'm hearing Gemini, you may have had a busy November too, and you may have spent a lot of money. People may not even have known that you may have thought like, dang, if I go on vacation, like I may find the love of my life. So maybe I shouldn't spend a band or a couple bands on this vacation or this travel or this destination, but it could be a slight chance too that like I find my other half. So I don't know. I feel like people could be gossiping about how you are funding your lifestyle, Gemini. They're wondering like, where are you getting the money? Who are you going to see? Why are you always traveling? But Gemini, I feel like for you personally, you got to get back on the ball and remain focused. I feel like you could be really like a tell-all right now, and I feel like people like the mystery to Gemini. People like when they can't really figure out what Gemini got going on. So Gemini, in terms of your love and in terms of your finances, when your ex-man try to come back around, you don't need to be telling your family members, because they already heard the bad about this person. So he may be coming back around right now and is off to a good start and is a changed person. You don't need to be telling your friends or your family member. Let shit play out first. Let shit really be official. Let shit grow first before you speak on behalf of your this reconciled relationship. Also, I may get that some family members or yeah, it's family members or a best friend may be sabotaging your love circumstances. They may be telling you to do these things, i.e. take a trip, do this course, you should focus on this instead of that. And that's all to stir you off your path, Gemini. So do not let your friends, contrive what it is you think should be a perfect match. You know what's a perfect match for Gemini, not your friends. So don't let your friends get in your head, Gemini. Sometimes it's best to stop talking about your business, because you know Gemini love to talk, baby. If a Gemini is talking to you, baby, they're talking to somebody. So Gemini, mindful of how you talk about your business, especially in terms of your love matter. Okay, Geminis, let's get into the tarot, Geminis. Geminis and love for 2024. What's the love predictions for Gemini in 2024? What is the love predictions for Gemini? Love predictions for Gemini in 2024. You got the bottom of the deck, Six of Cups energy. Geminis and love for 2024. The cards is flying for you, Gemini. First card out is the Two of Pentacles. Okay, that's a fresh start, Gemini. That's a fresh fucking start. I feel like that's options, Gemini. You may not even know that you have options. I feel like you are you do the typical so much that you don't even think outside of the box to see other people who may be crushing on you that's outside of the norm. I feel like you got options outside of your norm that you are letting slip past you, Gemini. Think differently, Gemini. Talk to different people. Yeah, Gemini with love. I feel like you are overly stressing about when you're going to find your person. You may do a good job of coveting it on the outside to your friends and to your people, but deep down inside, you really want that serendipitous love. I feel like you believe in it. However, you got to stop being typical. You keep doing shit typical and wondering why you keep not getting atypical. It's like, come on. What else for Gemini in love? King of Pentacles in reverse, Queen of Cups in the upright, and the Four of Pentacles. I feel like, are you trying to win people over, Gemini? Who give a fuck what a motherfucker gotta say about your love? Do they pay your bills? Do they fuck you, Gemini? Do they do that? I feel like, Gemini, you pour out too much to people. You want someone that's spiritual, yet you go after the people who are thugs, drug dealers, gangers, bangers, and all that kind of shit. It's just like, Gemini, you can't be praying for one thing, saying that you admire one thing while feeding sources that don't really fulfill you. Make it make sense, Gemini. This is for next year, but I feel like, Gemini, with me giving you this message ahead of time, you could nip that energy in the bud. You could start December 1st on the fresh starting. Like, hey, I know these are the things that are coming towards me. Let me clean myself up so I could get into the new year, so I could turn this around. Or when this energy tries to come towards me, boom, boom, bitch, I'm already 25 million steps ahead of you hoes, okay? What else for Gemini and love? Ace of Swords. Some communication, like I said, Gemini, if somebody try to spin the block, let me know in the comments, okay? If somebody spin the block on you, let me know in the comments, okay? There's something that needs to get let out. Somebody has had their sword, the sword just lingering. Like, do I say it now? Do I say it tomorrow? When do I say it? Do I say it in person? Do I say it online? Do I say it in an email? Do I send it with a card with some flowers? Like, how do I say what's really on my mind? Okay, somebody really wants to talk to you, Gemini. They want to communicate with you. Yeah, you run on their mind like clockwork. I feel like for this past person, you run on their mind like clockwork. I feel like after you, they only went after men or women who were bold. This person could have been an air sign, okay? like yourself. This person could be an air sign like yourself. I'm getting they don't really get along, or they don't really like people like that. I feel like when they outside, your person could be the type that like they don't say too much. They always got a mean mugging face. So I don't mean that they mean and muggy, but that's just how they carry themselves. That's their demeanor. I feel like they rather be inside doing something low key than to be outside socializing with people. Okay, I feel like you may be the person that brings them out of their box. Okay, and Gemini, I feel like they have a really great personality or when they were younger, but this person may be a little bit older than you, or and they have an age difference between you guys. But just they just as they're older, their personalities have matured more. They've changed. Okay, for the new energy, because there is some new energy here. Let's see, any new love for Gemini? No. Look at that. The Chariot in reverse. Ain't no new love for you right now, Gemini. It's old people spinning the block. It's old